This is one of my favorite ham glaze recipes, and it'll come as no surprise to anyone when I tell you that there is a retro secret ingredient that is what makes it so spectacular. Now, I can eat ham any time of the year, but this is perfect for holidays when you really want to impress the family and guests. Okay, let's talk about the type of ham that I have here. I like using a ham shank. So the shanks are the ones that are shaped like this. You can see that it starts to go down into the leg here. And they usually have a really big fat cap. So I had to look for a while to actually find one that had a really good fat cap over here. So the reason I look for a really big fat cap is I want to remove the rind on this so that when I score the ham and put the glaze on, it's going to get like right in the fat. And it's not just going to sit on the rind. That's a waste of glaze. And not all hams are going to have this really great fat cap, so that's why I go for the shank. Okay, so you guys can see that I removed the rind from here. I actually left this side on, so you can see when I slice, it goes straight to the meat. Leave it alone, don't remove it. It just exposed the really nice fat. So now we're going to score the top of the ham. So you're only going to go about 1/4 of an inch of the way in. About 3/4 of an inch wide. And then we're just gonna go in a pattern all the way across. Okay, so I scored it. It's a little hard to see because the fat is white. So I scored deeper on the fat than I did back here where there's less of a fat cap. So adjust the thickness of how deep you cut into it. You don't want to cut into the actual ham meat. So now the secret ingredient that makes this so awesome, it's ginger ale. This is gonna make a fantastic glaze at the end. So you just pour it over top, and now we're going to tent this and we're going to bake it in the oven for about an hour, and then we're going to check what temperature it is. Make sure that you cover it tightly with aluminum foil, or if you can, use a roaster lid. My ham was too tall this time for a roaster. When it reaches about 110 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of the ham, you're going to baste it for the first time. Remove the tin foil and use about half of the glaze and really get in all the cracks and crevices. This glaze isn't a really sticky one, and there's a reason for that. Make sure that you do the front of the ham as well. We're going to try to seal in as much juice as we possibly can, and it does work. Wait till the end of this video. Turn your oven up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to cook it for another 20 minutes, and then you're going to baste it again. Keep basting it from the juices in the bottom and use the rest of the glaze. Now, when it's done, you can see there's plenty of glaze on the bottom. You're going to re-glaze it as it sits and cools for a little bit on the counter for about 15-20 minutes. If you run out of glaze in the bottom at any time, add more ginger ale while the ham is cooking. Do not let the glaze dry out. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at all the juice in that ham. Now, the full recipe and step-by-step instructions are on thekitchenmagpie.com. Happy cooking!